In the previous movie, we added stations 4 and 5 to a process that previously had only 3 stations. We didn't have to modify the code to read in data about the stations, but we did need to let the model know how many to expect. In this movie, we will run the simulation and see how increasing the number of stations in the simulation affects our results. My sample file is chapter 0505, and you can find it in the chapter 5 folder of the exercise files collection. The sim setup worksheet contains information about the stations. You can see that we added stations 4 and 5 in worksheet rows 8 and 9. Now all we need to do is to run the simulation and look at the results on the results worksheet. So I'll press Alt F11 to move to the Visual Basic Editor. I'll click so that the insertion point is within the code Add More Stations, and press F5 to run it. And after a moment, the run will be done. And now we can press Alt F11 to move back to the main workbook, and the results worksheet should be activated and appear on screen. So Alt F11, and there we are. And we can see that we have a number of similar occurrences to previous simulations. We see that the early customers tend to have very little idle time as a percentage of their time in the system. We do note that time in system has increased. That's because there are 5 stations now rather than 3. And if we scroll down, we can see that over time, there are little bumps of idle time up to 24.18%, but it goes back down to 0. And that is just part of the random fluctuation of customers coming into the simulation throughout the day.